Welcome to Soul Pulse Voice, where stories speak to the heart. Not all relationships are what they seem. Sometimes love feels right, yet subtle signs quietly reveal something different. Imagine a couple who has been together for several years. They laugh together over breakfast, share meals, and enjoy trips. On the surface, everything seems perfect. But underneath, small disagreements about finances, personal space, and family involvement are quietly shaping the dynamic. One morning, they argue over who should do the dishes. Later, they smile about a shared joke from the day before. One partner worries about how much time they spend with extended family, while the other wants to balance social activities. Moments of warmth are mixed with tension, creating a complex emotional landscape. Over time, these subtle patterns influence how the couple communicates, solves problems, and grows together. By recognizing these dynamics, you can start nurturing the relationships that truly support your emotional well-being. Take a deep breath. Think about your own life. What patterns do you notice in your relationships? Where do you see care, and where do you feel tension? Healthy relationships are built on open and honest communication. Partners share feelings, dreams, and fears freely. Consider a couple struggling with finances. Instead of arguing, they calmly sit down at the kitchen table, list their concerns, and brainstorm solutions together. One partner listens carefully while the other expresses emotions, and they both work toward compromise. Another couple faces a conflict over weekend plans. One wants to visit family while the other prefers quiet time. They discuss each perspective, evaluate priorities, and reach a plan that respects both needs. In another scenario, a partner worries about family involvement. The other responds with empathy, asking thoughtful questions, validating feelings, and seeking understanding. This kind of dialogue reinforces trust and emotional safety. Communication is not just about solving problems, it is about creating a space where both partners feel safe to share their inner world without fear of judgment. Sometimes simply listening without offering solutions or judgments can be transformative. Imagine sharing a fear, a dream, or a disappointment and feeling truly heard. That is the foundation of deep connection. Respect is a cornerstone of healthy relationships. Each partner values the other's opinions, boundaries, and individuality. One partner wants to pursue a new hobby, and the other supports them enthusiastically, celebrating progress and joining when possible. Respect also shows in social settings, career choices, and family interactions. Supporting each other's growth strengthens trust and reduces resentment. Healthy couples provide emotional support in times of stress. After a long, exhausting day, one partner listens attentively, validating feelings and offering comfort. Another example, during a stressful work week, partners check in daily, offering encouragement and patience. Empathy nurtures closeness and resilience. Imagine feeling truly seen and supported during a moment of fear, doubt, or sadness. These shared moments strengthen emotional bonds. Daily gestures like a comforting hug, a note of appreciation, or a gentle check-in reinforce love and respect. These small actions accumulate over time, deepening intimacy. Trust is essential for stability. Partners honor commitments, maintain honesty, and act consistently. A couple sets aside time each week to connect. They follow through on this commitment without fail. Another example, when conflicts arise, both partners handle situations transparently, keeping promises and clarifying intentions. Reliability also shows in small daily actions. Remembering to check in, keeping simple promises, or noticing when your partner needs support strengthens trust over time. Trust allows partners to be vulnerable. When one partner expresses fear, disappointment, or excitement, trust ensures the other responds with understanding rather than judgment. Shared routines, small rituals, and mutual accountability all reinforce reliability. These subtle, consistent behaviors build a sense of safety that is hard to break. Shared values and goals provide direction and harmony. Couples who align on long-term priorities navigate life more smoothly. Two partners prioritize balanced family life and meaningful rituals together, like weekly dinners or shared hobbies. Another example, Openly discussing finances, lifestyle choices, and future plans ensures visions align. Healthy couples also encourage growth together. They learn from each other, explore new experiences, and celebrate each other's achievements. Even small gestures of support, like attending a partner's event or listening to their ideas, contribute to ongoing growth. Growth in a healthy relationship is continuous. Both partners evolve individually and together, creating a dynamic that fosters deeper connection over time. Toxic relationships often involve repeated criticism and belittling. One partner forgets an anniversary and the other ridicules them. Another disguises hurtful comments as jokes to undermine confidence. Minor mistakes may be met with sarcasm or impatience. Over time, these behaviors erode self-esteem and trust, leaving one partner hesitant to speak openly or share feelings. Even small gestures of love may feel overshadowed by repeated negativity. In these dynamics, partners often question themselves constantly. Healthy communication is replaced with defensiveness or fear of judgment. Control and manipulation are common in toxic relationships. One partner insists on making all weekend plans without consulting the other. Another controls social interactions, finances, or personal choices. Subtle guilt or pressure is used to influence behavior over time. Persistent control erodes independence and intimacy, leaving one partner feeling powerless and unheard. Even small decisions become battlegrounds, and tension becomes constant. Manipulation may appear as emotional blackmail, repeated guilt tripping, or covert attempts to sway choices. Recognizing these patterns is essential for self-protection. Jealousy and suspicion create emotional tension. Checking a partner's phone repeatedly or questioning harmless interactions shows lack of trust. Constant demands for reassurance dominate the relationship. Healthy relationships allow trust to develop naturally, while toxic ones rely on surveillance and doubt. Suspicion also drives partners apart, creating distance and eroding intimacy. Emotional neglect can leave a partner feeling unseen or unimportant. Sharing an achievement or daily feelings may be met with indifference. Reaching out for support may encounter irritation or avoidance. Conflict is inevitable, but repeated disputes without resolution are damaging. Arguments over minor issues escalate, often with passive-aggressive behavior or lingering resentment. Endless cycles of conflict leave partners trapped in tension. Calm communication, boundaries, and understanding are needed to preserve emotional health. Take a moment to reflect on your own relationships. Which behaviors do you notice most? Where could care, empathy, or communication improve? Awareness allows you to strengthen bonds or step away from harmful patterns. Healthy relationships nurture love, growth, and emotional well-being. Toxic relationships drain energy and create pain. Recognizing the differences empowers you to make informed choices. Relationships are a journey. Even small efforts like listening more, expressing gratitude, or showing empathy can transform your partnership. Notice where you feel warmth and connection, and where tension or neglect appears. Awareness is the first step toward clarity and change. Thank you for being here with Soul Pulse Voice. Let your heart listen, and let your mind open. When words come from the soul, they stay with you. Relationships don't need perfection. They need patience, presence, playfulness, and care. Every choice you make, every small act of love, builds the connection between you and your partner. Love is not found. It is built one choice, one laugh, one thoughtful gesture at a time. Which secret will you focus on today? Which small action can you do right now to strengthen your connection?